Hello, hello. This is Johnny Cycles with CyclesGaming.com, bringing you another edition of Keep It Modern Janky, trying to find enough lands to execute our game plan, which is to turn one of our two drops into an Emrakul via Lukka Copper Code Outcast. So far, in match one, we have done none of that. Lucky to find any amount of lands. Amulet of Vigor. So we don't really have a great answer for that in the main. In the sideboard, maybe. The opponent has Sandstorm too as their name, and if you don't know football, I'm a football fan, college football in particular. Man, do we really want to ghost court or something? I think maybe our only strategy is to be faster. Well, we're gonna slow them. We'll slow them down a little bit. Try to at least. Anyway, and they play Sandstorm during the games, so that's why I'm asking if he's a Gamecock fan. So they do have another Amulet of Vigor. We just exiled that too. Man, the land. So the last match, I could not find lands. Like, I couldn't get past land number 3 in game 1. Game 2, I was stuck on land number 4, but also color screwed. This game, we are doing a really good job of finding our lands. Alright, well, next turn we can do our thing if we survive. Well, our opponent's going to have a double Amulet of Vigor, and if they have what they need to win, they'll just go off from there. We do have Meltdowns in the sideboard. They can't activate abilities of artifacts, creatures, or enchantments, so they can do it. This is not either any of those. This is a static ability. And it may hose something. It may hose something for us. Okay, opponent is back. Can they win? I mean, they're going to have 2 turns to try to win. It looks like they're going to probably... I mean, you never know what they have, but... That's a lot of mana, folks. A lot of mana. Do they have enough? I mean, if they have it, I'm pretty sure they win this turn. If they don't have it... Lotus Field... Sacrifice 2 lands, so they're going to sack the Lotus Field, but they're going to get the 6 mana first. To play their... probably their Titan. And then they can go off from there. So this is where Doorkeeper Thrall comes in to help out a little bit. Meltdown. But yeah, I mean, turn 3 they have their combo. We have our combo. Our combo's a little too slow. We know it. But we've won. We've beaten Amulet before with Lukka. All right, maybe they don't have it, or maybe they're going about it in a different way. They still have 5 mana, so they can sacrifice. They do have it, so they're going to sacrifice this. They're going to get all their lands back. They're going to make a bazillion manas, and then they're going to cast a Titan. As soon as they play the Titan, we can scoop, because they'll be able to get the 2 lands they need to give it haste, double strike, trample, blah, blah, blah. Maybe it's not a Titan. Maybe they're doing something I did, which is use the Amulet Titan Shell to play a different finisher. An exciting finisher. Oh, so in Myco spawn. And on our plan of winning on, or getting Emrakul next turn. So it's a slow death, not just a death. Layer of the Hydra. So I think this is going to be victory via just sheer boredom of watching them do their thing. So now they can do Layer of the Hydra. They only have 3 card types though. That's good. And yeah, that's something. I'm going to say get this, then do Aftermath Analyst, get their lands back. Empty in their hand. Still somehow not... I guess they're not a Titan deck. Or that's it. We'll bolt something on our opponent's turn, I guess. Oh wait, they can't activate the artifact, so we could have attacked, but we would have gotten 2 points of damage in. I don't think it's... But yeah, this does shut down the Agatha Soul Cauldron trick, so I could have bolted this, attacked with both. They would have blocked here, gone down to 14, which is Emrakul death range. So it might come back to haunt me. And again, the fun. I mean, this... we're hoping this is just them trying to get a... making some tokens. Even though that's not good for us. But we will get an Emrakul. Assuming they don't get rid of one of our lands again. At which point... we can... hopefully hold down the fort against anything they do short of a Titan. And even then, it may be enough. However, this is a lot of damage. I mean, this is going to be... We're going to have 2 blockers. So that may be enough. 3 cards. We'll see. Put that into the graveyard. Meltdown's going to be good. Whew, doggy. The lands are just out of control right now. They're breeding is what they're doing. Alright, we might be getting max punished for not attacking there, for not remembering that they couldn't activate the Agath. We thought we were being smart by anticipating that little trickeration, but in reality we had that shut down. I think they'll probably not attack and go with, save it for one big attack. Or go get a lifelink, you know, Shadow Spear, another Vigor. Haven't played a land this turn. That's all the Amulet of Vigors. They're going to have so much mana. 3 8/8s. I'm thinking this has reach, but they don't seem to be... They're playing a lot of weird cards, so it's not. It may not be a Titan. The Grazer had the ability of the Aftermath Analyst, so they used it to get all their lands back. Opponent has a lot of lands, or a lot of manas. Got their Urza Sagas back. I mean, what are you going to do with all that mana, though? And you kind of have to attack. Well, I mean, hopefully they don't. Hopefully they won't attack the Lukka. But we only have 3 mana because of this Elegant Parlor, unless we draw into something. So even the Emrakul, they have so many permanents to sack. So they attack us. We take 9. They have 2 constructs left. If we attack them, they don't die. They have enough to keep the 2 constructs around, and then they go back on. They kill us on the backswing, unless we find some creatures to block, to chump block. Which we would need like a 1-drop and a 2-drop off of the Lukka, unless we draw an untapped land. But holy moly, it's so... They're just going to time out at this point, and it's so boring. I mean, this is like the definition of dirtle right now. You're dirtling and dirtling. No attacks. Find us an untapped land or something we can do with our mana. Came to annihilate 6. However, they're 6. They could just... There's so many options for them to annihilate. But and I think we're just now dead. Unfortunately, we don't have another creature. So we can block here, and then we'll see. They may lose enough artifacts that we don't die. They need to have 8 artifacts. 5 more artifacts. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think they're going to kill us. I'm pretty sure they will, but we'll see. We'll make them do it. These are 6 6s. So that's not dead yet. They still have the Soul Cauldron. So they can do 1. They can put a counter in and make it a 7. I think we can stop their land shenanigans. No, it's going to be up to 14. We can block the big one, though. We really need them not to have any more artifacts. But hey, we got them there. They made their 1 land drop. They have no more manas. They can't use their Aftermath Analyst. And then we attack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they have 6. And I think they're dead. That Ghost Quarter ended up being a very timely draw for us, because I think they would have been able to get back all their lands, make all the manas, do everything they just did. We got there after much, much pain and suffering from watching our opponent do exactly what they wanted to do. They don't even play the Titan, from what I can tell. We'll bring it in anyway, just to be safe. I'm not sure we care. Do we want the rest in pieces? I mean, get rid of the Containment Priests, and the High Noon actually does help slow our opponent down quite a bit. Grand Abolisher doesn't seem that great, because they don't have instant speed removal, but we do need 2 drops. Let's go down to Ragavan, a Lightning Bolt. I don't know if we want the rest in pieces or not. Over March of Otherworldly Light that can take out an amulet. Our land hate plan though kind of is reliant on them not having lands in the graveyard. Alright, we'll bring him in. We'll rely on the meltdown to answer the amulet. Alright, I mean we're keeping again light on the lands, but we have a meltdown to help answer hopefully their amulets before they go off. We have some pressure. We have a white orchid phantom to answer a problematic land if we can do it. Well, we're hoping, we're really hoping that they can't go off on this next turn, and that we can melt down. I wonder if we'd be able to do both. I don't think so. I was gonna say we could White Orchid Phantom and Meltdown. I kind of think we need to White Orchid Phantom first, unless they play a second amulet, because they're gonna go get a second amulet, and when they get the second amulet, they can just win. They can go off and win. Although again, don't seem to be playing Titan. A lot of bitter reunions. See if they have the dismember. Our opponent, though, I mean, if they can't win fast, they're going to just time out. Or we're playing towards a draw. I think they were really counting on getting game one. Here comes a dismember. Sure, we really wanted that mana, too, is the thing. So they have to pay one to tap it. Alright, so if we blow this up, they go get a land, and then they untap, they get an Amulet of Vigor, make this an Amulet of Vigor. So I think we have to take out this, and then just hope that Meltdown, they can't win off of the Amulet of Vigor, the second Amulet of Vigor. And that we draw land. We really want to draw lands. We really want to draw lands. We do have the bitter reunions, but we want to make our land drops as we try to answer their threats. They don't get the construct. They do get another Amulet of Vigor. They can have up to 6 mana this turn, thanks to that. But they only played a forest. Interesting. What's your follow-up? I got the Soul Cauldron. Man, we really want to hit a land. Please let us hit a land. Untap land deck. One time, untap land. It's an untap land. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Alright, if we can just keep making our land drops, I like where we're at. Since we're about to put them back to 2 forests. I don't know what's up with our opponent's connection. That is painful. Painful waiting on them. It's bad enough that they're having to click through 20 clicks just to finish. I mean, then, you know, they were probably like, oh, this is why you play Titan, though. Because they would have won with a Titan. They might just scoop it up here, depending on what's in their hand. I mean, they have a long way. They have a lot of life. Sure. Get that Ragavan out of there. Alright, please let us make our land drops. Land drops, and we can Kraza and Bitter Reunion to hopefully find the Lukka. Razor to make another land drop, perhaps. No amulet, and it's not that big of a deal. The lightning bolt will take care of it too. Land. We could just pitch the other meltdown. But we're a long ways from winning. What are the chances, right? Okay, we found another land. Alright, I mean, we still need a Lukka. We still have a little bit of insulation against if they draw an Urza Saga, for instance. We have a 3-turn clock. I mean, and we're drawing live here. Alright, I mean, theoretically, this is 2, 4, 6, 9. Next turn, if they don't play a creature, we can play another Grand Abolisher. Sack this to give it haste and swing out for 9. Not how we drew it up. This is like the definition of the hate bear beats. But that's what we're going to do. Can't cast spells on our turn. Things can't be countered. And that's going to be Xaxes, folks. I can't believe we got there. Whew. Another Grand Abolisher. Still can't find that 5th land. I mean, we're playing 24 of them. Alright, well, it's good to get a win. For CyclesGaming.com, this is Johnny Cycles. I'll catch y'all in the next one.